Okay, what are we at? Video 9. Okay, I kind of looked at it there for a second there. In the object rock on the create, we had these numbers for where it can be created. At the bottom here, I think what we need, when the x is larger than the room width divided by 2 room height, which means we're at the bottom, where are we at? The bottom right. I think we should have this at, this needs to be 45, not negative 45. So I think other than that it should all work. And I'm going to go ahead, let's see. Hopefully you can see that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Direction is in degrees. So let's say we're up in here. We're going to want it to, and I'm kind of being conservative about it. We want it to be going in this area direction. So I went with 45. I could even went 100. So it's always off the angle. So I started at 45. Well, actually I started over here. Didn't I? Let me see. Yeah. Which what I did there was, here's 225, which is a 45 degree angle there, to here. It's going in that area span. It can go in any of the, from there to there. It can shoot out in that direction. So, and then the other one, we got a negative 45. That where are we at here? This one, it looked like that one's over here. Oh, is that right? So room width, that's negative, that's plus. Yeah, it is that area, so that can't be right. So if we're in this area, it should start here. Go to here. So that's not right. Hold on. So that should be 315. Is that right? Yeah, because 250. Okay, so 270 is down. Plus 45 is 315. Okay, so this would be 315 here, but we can add on to that. We don't have to. This was what was kind of confusing to me, using these minor numbers, but you can keep adding to it. So we'll add another 180 to it, and so we end up with not 180, 90. We need to add 90 to it, I believe. Yeah, no, that'd be 180. 180 degrees. So I would think that would be 495. Okay, so now this one is the top 0 to 90 degree area. So this one would have to be what was it, 135? Yeah, 135. So that's right. To 315. That one's right. Now this one would be the bottom one, so it would be 45. Okay, these two are right. I think these two are wrong. So if we're at the top, we'll start at 225 and end at 405. And let's see. That's why the numbers were confusing to me. Okay. That looks right. That should work there. I thought you'd probably even realize you had them wrong, because once they were off the stage, they would just restart in whatever place they need to be. Okay. So that should work there. Did you see it all? Top left. Bottom left, top right, bottom right. Okay. Also, we need to add the physics to the rock. So we're definitely going to be using physics. And it looks like he used a circle here. Like I said, you can still use a shape here and shape it how you want it to be shaped. If you click on the lines, it'll reshape stuff. But I'm just going to go with the circle on it. And I think I'll just call that good like that. It's just a splash screen, so it doesn't have to be that accurate anyways. Okay, so that's good. And I'm going to go ahead and add a destroy option in here, or a control in here. Let's add some code to that. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't need a destroy. Okay, let's delete that. Because I keep forgetting we're dealing with the splash rock. There's a lot more to the rock during the game, in the game rocks. So let's add a collision. So add event, collision, splash objects. Let's go with another rock. So if you're going to collide with another rock, control and code. And in here I'm going to say with other. So the reason for using this, instead of saying with object rock, it's going to collide with whatever object you created, because there's going to be multiple copies of the rock running around. So you don't want to hit the rock and say destroy the rock, because it'll destroy all the rocks. With other, it's the object that you're colliding with. Instance destroy. So it's going to destroy the object that this rock is running into, and also destroy yourself. So instance destroy. Now we're going to add something else here, the explosion. That's always cool. So let's save that for now. And let's go ahead and create the explosion. So in sprite, create sprite. Now this time, okay, SPR explode. Okay, we're going to edit the sprite. File, create from strip. And let's see, which one? How come I got two of them here? I'm not sure why. Hold on for a sec. Okay, because I was experimenting. Okay, I want to delete that one. That's a GIF. This one's a ping. Okay, we'll bring that in. Okay, the number of images, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. Images per row, 5. Width and height is going to be 64 and 64. And that should do it. Okay. So you brought in everything from a sprite sheet. That was an actual sprite sheet I brought in there. Okay, show preview. See, that's what it's going to look like. Bam, bam. Pretty cool. Something I got years and years and years ago off the internet. Let's center it and click OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and make that into an object. And it's not just a splash object, because I use it in the game. So on the object, create object, object explode. And in the sprite, drop down, explode. Okay. I don't know why it pops that up. Okay, now back in the collision, when the rock hits the rock, the collision, here we go. Collision with rock. Okay, now under here I'm going to say instance create x y object explode. Now, once again, we don't have to tell it's X and Y, because that X and Y is going to be the other's X and Y. So that object's going to be created exactly where that one is. Maybe I want to make the speed 0. I'll just leave it for now. And go ahead and copy that and put the same code down here, and it'll create an explosion for this rock at the X and Y of this rock. So you have 2 explosions, dead center. So it should look pretty good. Okay, let's give it a try. And hopefully a couple rocks will hit each other. Yeah, they're exploding, but something's not right here. See, oh, I know what's going on here. See, they hit, but they're not stopping. They just keep exploding. Okay, so let's open up the object explode. And actually, we probably want to get some creation stuff for that. Yeah, we definitely do. Add event, create on the object explode, control, code. Let's say image speed equals 2. So how fast the images are going to fly by. And I'm going to say image alpha equals 0.5. So it's just a little translucent. Well, half translucent. I'm also going to add a sound to it. If global.sound on is true. Oh, we got to bring in the sound. Create sound. Come on, tutorial, audio, sound explode. SND underscore explode. Okay. Sound, whoops, script, sound, sound, explode. And this time we're going to be false. We only want it to play once. Okay. And we're going to add a step to it. Add event, step, step. Add the code. And let's do if image index equals 22, because there was 22 images in there in that sprite sheet. So if it equals 22, then global, well, let's not do that right now. We'll add this later. Instance destroy. So after it explodes, it will destroy itself. Okay. See how well that works. Seems to be working good. Okay. So, the explosion's working. So now we have to add event, collision, splash objects, collide with the UFO. Control code. Basically, it's the same code. Let's open up the object rock code. Copy it and put it in the collision with the UFO. Collision with UFO. And that's pretty much all it is to that. Let's try that out, and hopefully it'll run into a UFO. Alright, and you can add all kinds of stuff if you want, just for the hell of it. It's more for fun than anything, but that was the collision, and you can fine tune the collisions. Like I said, if you get in here in the rock, in the physics, you can get in here and make it more accurate. But I figure it's just a splash screen, so who cares, right? Once we're in the game, then I think I spend a little more time with that, or I will. Alright, I think we can call that pretty much done. I think the next video we'll just move on into the game controller. Unless I can figure out something else. Alright, I'm going to call it good for this evening. And you guys all be good. And go ahead and subscribe if you like my videos. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.